Hey there, do you know what's most business tycoons and entrepreneurs? More than 90% they never went to any business schools and even they dropped off before grade 10. And more than 80% of senior star, sports star, politician, they have been very poor in their schooling and their marks. And also, if you look back, Thomas Alva Edison, Einstein, the most great scientists, innovators, they have been kicked out of school even before grade 10th. So, if your child is not good in school and not getting good marks, and you're worried about his or her career, then this video is for you. This is Maurya Hassan here, an alumnus of BITS Pilani, and I am Bangalore with 25 years of professional journey. Now I'm on a mission to help 100,000 children to become super achievers and lead successful life. So let's dive in. All right. So as you can see that the facts, this is most important. As I mentioned, more than 95% of business tycoons, say Steve Jobs. When you look at the greatest businessmen who have built empire, who have created something new in this world, they never ever went to any business school. They have started right from the scratch. They've been passionate, and even they dropped out of school to pursue their passion and do something great, right? Second fact, I think you can very one relate. You can find any more than no great politicians, cine stars, politicians. They have been very poor in school, and still they did very well in their relative field. And of course, third fact, the if you look back, great innovators, inventors like Thomas Alva Edison and Einstein, no, they have been kicked out of schools, and even though they did very well in their field. So the problem is, no, why is so? If you look back and analyze a little bit, no, just think about it, is because a schooling system is being designed to create a job seekers and to get a job in an industry or business, right? So that's how education design. So if your child is not good in a school system, then you need not to worry. You need to think differently and craft a different career for your child. And of course, if you look at last point, the schooling performance, no, these performance of child in terms of percentage marks is not measure of success. It's just a knowledge. It's a knowledge on these subjects which can be acquired at any time whenever he or she is interested. So now knowledge is now available freely anywhere and everywhere. Let's do the second point. What, right? What to take care of? Suppose your child is no, just in case your child is not good in schooling, what to take care of? These are the very important point before child get lost and no you again you are worried and concerned about his or career. So first thing, keep your child and yours moral very high, because it's very important. Normally what happens, no, because of the peer pressure, social pressure, family friends pressure, no, because everybody is changing marks, everybody, more than 95% population is no in the schooling system, and they rate the overall success, overall the future of the child based on the percentage of marks. So make sure, do not no relate, do not be at the part of that, and you keep your and your child's moral high, thinking that child is meant for something else. And second point is very important, because what happened, no, as I mentioned, the our society compares the child's future and performance and his overall future based on percentage of marks, school performance. So in that scenario, no, you should never compare your child with other children, no, who are good in schooling, because that will demotivate him or her. And third point, no, because what happened, no, your child is not going to schooling, then family, friends, society, even schooling system may look down to your child, and even your closer friends, your family members may look down. So avoid that. Never ever look down your child that he or she is not good in this no schooling system or schools, because that's again going to derail, again is going to demotivate and no child, and that's just not good for his or her future. All right, so let's dive to the third point: how to create super achievers. So because these children who are not good in schooling, they are meant for something else, right? So how to create them how to make them a super achievers in their interest area, in their passion area, their field of interest. So these are the steps. First step, find out what's child interest. There is for sure child would be good in some area, maybe physically in sports area, maybe emotionally, maybe in acting, or maybe child is very good in speaking and no influencing people, like becoming politicians, or maybe a child has something passion to create something new, think differently and create some business, own some business, right? So just find out what is the great interest of child. Second, tailor child schooling system. Now if you know that your child is not good in schooling system, not getting good marks, then do not put into the subjects and no stream which is he's again burnt out again. He's not going to be pressurized more. Rather no, if he want to study, he want to study maybe something 12 plus 2 graduation, that's fine. Keep him light subjects which he or she can cope up, right? And third one is no, it's very important. Whenever child is on 13 plus, of course child has a passion, he she may have some interest area, so we need to channelize that, we need to make that out very clearly, and find out a goal, what should be the child's goal. Because what happened, there are a lot of distractions, that too a child is no is sailing against the tide, sailing where no he or she is moving against the major population. So there are a lot of chances child will get lost or no get distracted, in other words. So in order to avoid that scenario, make sure we will have a clear goal for child. Maybe set up a business, or maybe becoming in the cine star, sports star, become politician, or anything which is which he or she is good at. And of course, as someone say, environment is more powerful than willpower. So make sure we protect child's environment, and no, we create an environment where no he or she can bloom, he she can grow. Because what happened, if in environment around, if the company around the child is not good, then again there are chances that that child will get distracted and he may get into a bad company or in wrong direction, right? So make sure we protect child's environment, keep him in good company, and associate with good people who are aligned to his or her goal. And last but not least, we need to engage a child. Because what happens, child maybe start doing something crazy out of which is not related to his goal or interest area. So in order to avoid that, we need to keep the child engaged in his or her passion area, in his or her interest area, so that no there is a growth, there is no child is moving in the right direction. That's very important. When so, what happens when child is something different? He is not good in his schooling. He is not getting good marks, and if we have his or her goal pretty aligned, and then in that case, no, there is no age to start something good, start something achieve goal. No, so make sure we put him on a right track, and he can start his career even at the starting of age of 16 plus, because at that time there's a lot of energy. Suppose child want to set up some his own business, something, set up something own, create something own. Let him or her do that right in the right from the childhood, so that no soon he start, let him fail, let him fail all face all the setbacks, let him stumble, so that no he can bounce back. And whenever a child is 25 plus, he has learned enough to become successful in his or her niche area, in his her or skill area. All right. Hope you got a lot of value out of it. And if you like this video, you can subscribe the channel to get more resources on this. And I really invite you to be part of our Super Achievers Mastermind community, which have created to create a right environment both for the parents and children. And there are also micro learning, so you can join in the below link. Also, you can download the Super Achievers Mastermind e-guide. So with this, I sign up. Thank you so much.